we proclaim our honor, Royal Institution Singapore. Reform, integrity, and
Welcome to the Royal Institutions International Conference with the theme Problems, Challenges, Plans and Directions in Health and Sciences. To formally begin our international conference, we would like to request the Chancellor of the Royal Institution Singapore, Dr. Fellow Professor Dr. Samuel M. Salvador, to deliver his welcome and opening address.
Beloved speakers, Dr. Fellow Dr. Nenita F. Buan, Dr. Fellow Dr. Brian E. Esporlas, Dr. Fellow Dr. Edwin A. Bien, and Dr. Fellow Dr. Norwell Gerard A. Salvador, our beloved participants, top-notch educators. The Royal Institution Singapore organized this international seminar through Zoom teleconferencing.
May we now request Dr. Fellow Dr. Helen S. Molano, Chief Compliance Officer of Royal Institution Singapore and the President of Royal Institution Philippines, to read the Board Secretary certification.
The following resolutions has been passed, approved, and confirmed by the Board of Directors and Governing Council as per Board Resolution number 2021-010, that the Royal Institution Singapore, in coordination with Royal Institution Philippines, will organize an international conference on September 24, 2021 at 2 p.m. via Zoom teleconference with the theme Problems, Challenges, Plans and Directions in Health and Sciences.
We will now proceed with our first speaker. Our first speaker is a consultant psychologist of the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, Trinity Training Center and Psychological Services, the Institute for International Studies, and other various institutions and foundations in the Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome Dr. Nenita F. Buan.
Shows that 1/4 of Filipino reported moderate to severe anxiety and 1/6 reported moderate to severe depression and psychological impact. Prioritize protection of the mental health and well-being of staff and volunteers responding to the humanitarian needs in the pandemic. Persons responding to the needs of others in the pandemic also requires access to mental health and psychosocial support to continue to respond effectively.
Our next speaker is the head dentist of Fabra Esparlas Dental Clinic and the hospital dentist at J&Rel Family Corporation Hospital. Let us give a round of applause to Dr. Fellow Dr. Brian E. Esparlas.
Dental schools had to rethink their way. We, as a dental educators, had to rethink our way of teaching and interacting with learners to deliver a concrete academic knowledge, applied skills, and applied skills to our dental students. This pandemic has brought us to a never-ending process of planning, implementation, evaluation, revision, and taking action.
Our third speaker is a wellness and integrative medicine specialist. He is the founder, president, and medical director of Labian Medical Group, Labian Medical Wellness, and BMI MX3. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome Dr. Fellow Dr. Edwin A. Bien.
We rely so much on our mobile phones. That is also one thing that is not present in 1918. They have no social media, they have less reasons to be so afraid, but now since we have the social media, we cannot get away from our mobile phones. Everything we do is through the mobile phone, including ordering of our food. There is nothing wrong with it, but let's see the next slide. Do you order vegetables online? Do you order healthy foods online?
Our last speaker is a general, HPB and liver transplant surgeon at Chinese General Hospital and Medical Center, and the chairman of the Department of Surgery and OR Management Team of the Medical City South Luzon and Westlake Medical Center. Let us give a warm round of applause to Dr. Fellow Dr. Norwell Gerard A. Salvador.
COVID-19 and HCC. Based on the local, our own organization, and international studies, people with cirrhosis and HCC have higher chance of developing severe COVID. Despite this increase, to avoid progression, one should not delay evaluation and possible treatment. In the unfortunate incident that the patient was infected with COVID-19, it is best to reschedule, if possible, any treatment intervention.
So now, we will proceed to the awarding of certificates of recognitions to our speakers. This certificate of recognition is hereby presented to Dr. Fellow Dr. Nenita F. Buwan for her invaluable contribution as speaker during the RI's International Conference with the theme Problems, Challenges, Plans and Directions in Health and Sciences.
Thank you very much po, Doc.
Very much. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Dr. Fellow Dr. Brian E. Esporlas as speaker.
Thank you, Doc.
Welcome po.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Po.
Dr. Fellow Dr. Edwin A. Bian as a speaker.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Doc.
Thank
Thank you very much, Doc, for your valuable speech.
Thank you po. Thank you
Nice
po.
to see you again, Doc Edwin.
And lastly, Dr. Fellow Dr. Norwell Gerard A. Salvador as a speaker.
Thank you very much po.
Very
Oh,
much.
thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much.
To formally end our international conference, may we call on Dr. Fellow Dr. Athena Georgine Ang, President of Royal Institution Singapore, to deliver her closing address.
We thank all our participants for joining us today and for this day of active learning and sharing in this really timely topic. And we wish everyone health and to remain safe during this time. And on the part of our Royal Institution, we will continue to organize such seminars, activities, and as usual, we are open to any feedback on what else we can provide for you. And just to reiterate that our vision is to be a world-class, global, multidisciplinary professional membership and accrediting institution.
Thank you so much po. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Doctor.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations, RF.